Leader McConnell is furious with Donald Trump despite voting to acquit him in his impeachment trial, while Senator Graham is doubling down on his support for the former president.
The Trump movement is alive and well. All I can say is that the most potent force in the Republican Party is President Trump.
Graham's statements are a stark contrast to his colleague Mitch McConnell's condemnation of Mr. Trump.
President Trump is practically and morally responsible for provoking the events of the day. No question about it. The people who stormed this building believed they were acting on the wishes and instructions of their president.
Graham says McConnell gave Democrats ammunition for the next election cycle.
But unfortunately, he put a load on the back of Republicans. That speech you will see in 2022 campaigns. And I imagine if you're an incumbent Republican, there are going to be people asking you, will you support Senator McConnell in the future? I think his speech is an outlier regarding how Republicans feel about all this.
Leader McConnell clearly wants the GOP to move on from Donald Trump, but Graham says the Trump legacy will continue even if he doesn't run again.
The biggest winner, I think, of this whole impeachment trial is Laura Trump. My dear friend Richard Burr, who I like and have been friends to a long time, just made Laura Trump almost a certain nominee for the Senate seat in North Carolina to replace him if she runs. And I'll certainly be behind her because I think she represents the future of the Republican Party.
While Graham is backing the MAGA movement, not many people in Washington are happy with McConnell. The Democrats are upset with him for voting to acquit Mr. Trump and for holding off so long in voicing his criticisms, while Republicans are upset with what they see as his betrayal of the former president on the Senate floor. As for Graham, not only is he backing Lara Trump in the North Carolina Senate race, but he says he'll visit the former president in Florida in a few days to catch up and play some golf. Graham says, quote, Trump plus is the way back in 22, meaning he thinks that a pro-Trump platform is the best way for Republicans to win next election cycle. Joe, Heather, back to you.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.